Hi babes, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and this is, yes, a celebrity tarot. We're gonna go with Sofia Vergara and her ex-husband Joe. I forgot his full name. So we're gonna see what could happen in their relationship. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles can be reversed in between energies, and like I always say, legal disclaimer that everything is said for your entertainment purpose only. These readings are only for your entertainment, and everything said and mentioned is allegedly throughout the whole reading. So if you want to follow me on Spotify, please go check it out in the description box below or in the comment section. So with this said, let's move forward. So we got here Gemini, Libra, the Hangman in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, which is Aquarius, Ten of Coins, Aries with the Four of Wands in reverse, Strength card, Ten of Wands. Okay, dogs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Anyways, it felt, allegedly here, she felt like things were not fair and balanced in the relationship. Allegedly, the issue started a while back before, of course, they separated, but allegedly they were dealing with issues already within the relationship for a bit. I would say for over a year now. It says right here that they were holding on into, she at least was holding on more into the connection because she didn't want to let go. She was holding on allegedly to the good memories. But it does feel right here that allegedly he could have been a little bit manipulative. He was always trying to make amends, but it just seems like he was a little bit possessive and overly protective into moments that allegedly could have caused distress in her energies and caused like unnecessary feelings of like you can't or cannot do things. So it's like allegedly he changed within the years of them being married. Like allegedly at the beginning he was very loving, very caring, and at the end of the day, eventually when things progressed, allegedly felt like it was a shift of energy within himself, and he was more protective in a way that was quite toxic allegedly. And sometimes he, at the beginning of the relationship, he was very caring, very loving with flowers, and that changed like instant change, and it's like she wasn't liking that. With the Ten of Coins right here, again, you know, they were very strong together. They were having financial stability together, of course. So again, there was a lot of things trying to hold on because they didn't want to toss it away, especially her. She didn't want to toss it away, but they were just divided. They were just too different. They were not good together. She allegedly didn't like a lot of things. She tried to work it out with him, but allegedly he would apologize and often trying to make amends with her, but then go back to the same ways that he promised he wouldn't. She's a very strong-willed person, very independent, and allegedly often that was an issue for him, especially when he was overly protected, and she would tell him allegedly, hey, don't do this, don't do that, you don't need to do this. Like, you know, she will like want her space and he wouldn't give her space too. And I do see a very manipulative energies over and like on his energies, you know what I'm saying? Like my way or the highway kind of energy with him allegedly, with the Two of Wands. And then she decided to take a break, and you know, they both were making plans again because again it wasn't working. With the Three of Wands right here, she thought she manifested her dream. She thought she meant the one, but it seems right here that it wasn't that case. Of course, looks could be deceiving, you know. Another thing that we're talking about is that the personality were clashing all the time with the Five of Wands, Leo energy. They were too intense for each other, and personalities were too different, and they were constantly clashing, allegedly constantly fighting over very unnecessary and very simple things. So it's like they were just not a good match. Eight of Coins right here with Scorpio energies. It seems right here that allegedly he's more like a homebody. He's more like, you know, like quietly in a way to perform more to himself, and she is more like, you know, she's very happy, she is very outgoing, you know, and that's one of the things that he thought he could mold of her. Like, you know, like sometimes like dudes meet you and you are a certain person allegedly, right? And then they think that you could change for them, or that they can make you a different kind of person, even though that you never were that kind of person. You were the same person since day one. So it was a constantly allegedly of his energy trying to change her, trying to change her ways or change some things about her. Sorry. And she just didn't like that. And she tried to overlook those things, but she couldn't. So the marriage became a heavy load for her. Like with the 6 of coins right here, like I said, allegedly she tried to hold to the comforting memories and the good times, but instability kept showing up. Aquarius energy, more trouble ahead, and it was like the troubles and issues and distant personalities and clashes were heavier than the good times and the good memories, because I'm not gonna lie, they did have good memories, but the bad ones were heavier. With the 9 of Wands here, at moments she thought she was gonna give up, but she was not wanting to again let go. She thought it was like, oh, you know, my faith has been tested, I need to, you know, overcome things. But at this point with the 4 of Cups, she started feeling allegedly with Cancer energy that she was being underlooked and that her like emotions were not being taken in considerations. She felt like the connection was like self-serving at times, and she is allegedly a person that, you know, she believes in equality, and she believes that both partners should be not only equal but, you know, fulfilled equal emotion needs, and she felt like at times her emotion needs were overlooked. Often allegedly he tried to convince her that it was worth fighting for, but she was just already done with it. And allegedly she's like, you know, I'm trying to overcome my despair, I'm trying to overcome this, let's just best to move on. I also see right here that on the meantime too, while he was trying to do that, there was a possible cheating on his part. Allegedly he cheated. He thought he was like in limbo, because, you know, when you have issues in the relationship, some people lose it, and instead of like trying to figure it out with other ways, they go with the next thing, you know. And allegedly there was a some sort of like cheating on his part. This alleged cheating situation, it could be in any way, shape, or form. And I always explain it on my videos. If you are with somebody and they say, hey, don't talk to this person, or don't like these people's pictures, or don't do this, you know, and because they consider it cheating, and then you go ahead and do it, right, it's still cheating because your partner told you not to do it. Now if you say, oh, you know, I don't need to listen to my partners, then stay single. Stay single and make your life miserable. Don't go with somebody else and expect them to just take everything you want to take. They want to take, you know. At this point, if you are not willing to compel into the other person's needs, and the same way goes to you, if they're not willing to compel to your needs, then you both should be better off single. And at this point, because he allegedly did something that she considered cheating in any way, shape, or form, she decided to, like, you know what, it's not worth fighting for. I'm already unhappy. Allegedly this is not working, and you did this. So she felt like it wasn't required love, and she said that, you know what, is the end of our marriage. She's like, the challenge is over, like the situation is over, and that's that. But allegedly he did cheat, allegedly. And it says right here that he is quiet. He's gonna be quiet about this. There's gonna be more like cheating scandals coming up here, because people are finding out. But I do feel like he's the one who's gonna be quiet, and she's gonna be like pretty much you know, like going out with friends and families, because she's trying to heal, and that's how females heal, with friends, family, and whatnot. They want to remind you that, you know, he is manipulative, and that looks could be deceiving, because he is a very attractive man. He is very attractive, but he just, there were issues already, and allegedly he did all that. So that it seems to be the reason why. Anything else, Mother Luna, that you want to add to this? Wait. I like this deck, but it's like hard for me to. There we go. Oh, somebody said a long time ago, like, oh, I don't like how you shuffle, yet this is a girl, like she don't miss my videos, because in every video she says something. I don't block her because, you know, I get flattered, like, oh, you say you don't like me, but you can still watch me. Anyway, she's like, oh, I don't like how you shuffle your cards, and I'm like, yes. And she's been saying that since I had like 3,000 subscribers, so she's been here since day one. Thank you. Oh, like, babe, sometimes I sell at this point. Anyways, yeah, he had like a dark energy, she had like a light energy. He was unpredictable, sometimes ruthless, allegedly, and then she was radiant and, you know, full of life, and then she felt allegedly sometimes he would like turn that light off. So at this point she got the message, and she did broke down, but she realized that that was beyond her control, and she decided to, allegedly, they're gonna say it's mutual because everybody says it's mutual, but it's never mutual, just so you know, that she is doing it her way. She listened to her intuition and she decided to break up. And allegedly he tried to make amends before they made it official online, you know, and everywhere, but she said no. She allegedly found out that she was embodying herself and her feminine energy, and it was best for her to just call it quits with him. So that is allegedly why things ended in between them, you know. Now I'm going to see what the dices have to say. Let's see what the dices have to say here for them. Oh wait, maybe they stopped it. Okay, so we got here okay, this is the order: the planet, the zodiac signs, and the house. So the planet represents the situation, and we got the moon. And the moon means, where's the moon here? Pertaining to personal material possessions, emotions, changing moods, intuition, subconscious desires, heart's desires, and empathy. Now we got Taurus energy, right? And the zodiac signs represent the emotional side. Taurus represents sensitive, holding grudges, resistant to change, staying within your comfort zone. And then the houses are the area of life, and they have the third house. This represents siblings or your hometown, small excursions, okay, short distances, elementary school, expecting written correspondence, warns about whispers or scandals. Oof. Again, represents siblings or hometown, small excursions, short distances, elementary school, expecting written correspondence, and warns about whispers or scandals. So this is what I see here. And you know, people be like, oh, you speak too fast. I'm not an ASMR, so I speak however I want. So with this said, this is the end of the reading. Thank you so much for the love and support. And again, if you want to follow me on IG, go to the description box below. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok over there, Spotify as well. You can find it also in my comment section. I want to remind you that I also am open for personal readings. I do not offer them for free though, but you're more than welcome to check my services and whatnot. On the description box below is the website. Finally, I never message anybody on any platform, and I do not offer personal readings for free whatsoever. And with this said, thank you so much. Have an amazing day. And if you have any other comments, any other suggestions, and what other artists you want me to read, numerology, tarot cards, whatever you want, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so thank you so much.